What can you do, dude?
What can you do?
Money in the bank.
Honestly,
I got money in the bank.
I like that. Do it again.
Money in the bank.
I have no idea if it's actually recording. I recorded on here, which I've never done, plus recording it there. So I hope it works. If not,
Money
we're
in
just
the
gonna have a really
bank.
good fire chat. Shit. Almost fell backwards.
All right, chat one.
La la la.
Do, re,
Mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
I can't do a reverse, can you? Do, ti, la.
Oh, hell.
No?
That's some Yoda shit.
Because you're supposed to do the whole scale, but backward. Do, ti, la, da, 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 da.
No.
do, re, mi.
No. Okay.
Welcome to the Bolt Fire Chat.
Should we
Number
angle
one.
this way? Oh, that's what we should do. I'll talk to you.
No, but like Rogan does face to face though. But he has angled cameras.
That's why we have two cameras. But
Sam doesn't know how to set up cameras.
fuck you, Henry.
Stop.
I'm just kidding. I love you. Actually, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have someone sitting there. Remember that time we were supposed to do it, but I was gonna have Mo come, and then he pressed the little buttons.
Okay.
So then it
Oh,
does
camera,
the Joe
camera.
Rogan camera thing, because I still don't know how to use this stuff
Young
yet.
Jamie. Where you at, young
Jamie,
Jamie, fact check this one for me, please.
Jamie, we're gonna put a screen up too, so we can like.
Oh, that is cute. Wait, why don't we put one right there? Just so like,
So everyone
like
can
Rogan
see it?
does, yeah. No.
Well, we can have it like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They
That
can
one?
kind of see it.
It's hard. We're new at this. If it's here, it'll probably get. Well, that's why we did the two angles, so it would get the two mics and the two mics. But whatever. Anyways, we have some exciting news. Realistically, this is the most exciting thing to ever happen to John
And
Yeah.
Andy.
and Andy.
Andy, we did it. Andy, we did it.
John and Andy have been very persistent on one thing, but the timing hasn't been there, and the timing is now right.
Andy, we did it.
You want to say it? You
Andy.
say it. I want you to say it. Here's the mic.
How do we announce that one exactly? Because
All right. I sent an email out, and I want to give a quick, brief history. I feel like that's how we should start.
100%.
All right, cool. Brief
Back
history.
in 1947.
In 1874. Back in 2010, we opened up this gym as a CrossFit affiliate. That
CrossFit
was-
Kratos?
Actually, yes. It was CrossFit Kratos.
Wow.
I always try to let the guys get their own thing here, and the guy at the time was like, "Dude, that's awesome,
CrossFit Kratos.
Kratos," and I was like, "What is that?" The God of War.
It's a video game.
And also,
he becomes the God of War.
Is that? I don't know what it is.
The God of War is actually Ares. It's a made up character.
I didn't even know what I named the gym. All right, cool, awesome. Thank you for that brief history lesson. 13 years later, here we are. So, anyways, we were CrossFit Kratos, and back in the day, CrossFit was like, it was new. We were. You want to know something crazy? The regional affiliate guy that we're talking to now, Gordon Lake, he's like, you were the 7th affiliate in Florida.
Holy crap.
I know.
CrossFit Kratos 7th.
Dude, 7th affiliate in Florida.
Yo, that's OG.
Don't quote me on the number, but it was something very low. It was under 10, and I was like, no way. Damn, I should have kept it. Whatever.
I'm guessing Peak was probably like one of the first ones as well, because they're 14 years strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's way back in the day.
It was Danny.
Kingdom?
But Danny opened right before us.
Did Kingdom become Soul?
No.
Oh, it's two
Kingdom
separate.
is, I think, still a thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know.
Damn.
Anyways, back to our history. We opened up as a CrossFit affiliate, and we did that. CrossFit was blowing up. It was,
The hype.
Yeah, it was crazy. But nobody knew what they were doing. I didn't. Let me not speak for everyone. I didn't know what I was doing at all. I probably shouldn't have opened, realistically, but I did anyways, and my hard-headedness is what kept it open. So we ran our affiliate for 7 years, turned it into CrossFit Homestead, and we were never in Homestead at any point in time. And we did that, and then the brand started kind of shifting and changing, and there were so many gyms opening up, and there was no level of standard for these gyms, so we had an issue with people saying, like, oh, I don't like CrossFit. And we were like, yeah, because you went to a garbage gym. And we were so far south that we were the only one, and if you ever had that bad taste, it was hard to take that out.
Yeah. And usually with the bad taste comes like an injury or an underlying issue and all that.
The
which
number
is,
one thing was I got hurt at CrossFit.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool, well, you went to a shitty gym that does stupid shit.
you know,
But I'm going to be very transparent. We were probably that gym at some point. 100%. The culture back then was just drive you to the ground, like pukey
Yeah.
was the logo of like CrossFit.
it was a suffer together kind of vibe. It wasn't even like who moves well and
Smart
health and
fitness.
longevity. It
No.
was just, yo, let's get this workout in and let's
It was
just
crazy.
grind right now.
I'll put it this way. I had like a file on my phone of puke pictures.
Yes.
And it was like, if you puked, yes, I accomplished goals. Now I'm like, if you puke, we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, we did it wrong.
Yeah, we did it wrong. Yeah. So that's how the culture was. And then we did that for 7 years. And after those 7 years, CrossFit started doing some stuff that we were just not in line with. And we were like, okay, we can't do this anymore. Having the name is hurting us more than it is helping us. We're not going to be an affiliate anymore. We changed our name to Bowl Training. We set our level of excellence, and we pursued that. Here we are, 2023. I just had a meeting with all the OG affiliate owners. They all are still affiliates, even if they go by different names, and which I didn't know that, honestly.
What?
That was news to me. They were all still affiliates. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I knew CrossFit Kendall was because it's their name.
CrossFit, yeah.
You know, I knew Soul was because they offer that as a program, and I know them personally. But like some of the gyms, I was like, oh,
But they all still remained. Oh,
they
shit.
all are still affiliates. And I was like, oh, interesting. But they do their own thing and under a different name. Like even how you mentioned Peak.
Yeah.
It's
They're not.
It's Peak.
Yeah, it's not CrossFit.
It's
Peak.
not CrossFit
Yeah,
Peak.
yeah.
You know, it's just Peak. You just know that, but they offer CrossFit.
Mhm.
So whatever, we were there talking. Later on that day, I went on the affiliate website, and I was like, interesting. And the whole time we were talking to these owners, I kept joking with Danny, and I was like, hey, he was sitting right there, and I was like, oh, guess I got to become an affiliate again. And they were like, oh, everyone was, the people that know me were like playing back and forth.
Yeah.
And later that day, I went on to CrossFit's website, and I looked up the affiliate map, and all the garbage has taken itself out. Meaning, all those trash gyms that we were, like, constantly working to fix their name, like the name CrossFit, they're not even here anymore. And I was like, oh, it's pretty interesting. So it's literally just us still here. The only CrossFits, And
There's only a few left on the map kind of thing.
right. And as the years have evolved, like, you've seen CrossFit change for the better.
Big time.
They're marketing
Yeah.
towards normal people
They
again.
don't have Pukey no more.
There's no more
So,
pukey.
for some context, for people
Yeah.
who aren't part of the OG CrossFit, I wasn't even part of that era either. I came a little bit later. But Pukey is basically a mascot, and it's a clown, and it's a rugged-looking clown. And it
clown.
represented basically grinding so hard that you puke your eyes out after. And that was like our deity back then. Is like Pukey the clown. We had shirts and posters and all that. And that's just Pukey the clown does not exist in CrossFit no more.
Yeah.
As far as what CrossFit has turned into.
Right. Now they're more like, hey, we can help you get fit long term. Basically, the way we operate our gym.
Yeah.
Now, what I saw in the last year is, for us as a whole, Bowl Training, in the last year, we've gotten so technical with movements and bettering people that, yes, all of those things are fantastic, but I've recently just felt like we just lost a little bit of the magic of what CrossFit is, the culture and the cult
And the community.
and the
The
community
big
aspect
love.
of it. We got very fixated on fixing people, and we do a very good job at it.
It's crazy because the consensus is it works.
It does work.
We haven't seen a major injury in years. We haven't seen a freak accident or a bad shoulder, or actually, sorry, we've seen bad shoulders and bad knees, which we fix. Right?
Correct.
So they come in broken, they leave fixed, or and which again, it works.
But there's that one little, like, what is
Little
it?
je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, where, I can't pin it what it is. And, after that conversation, and P.S., John is always CrossFit.
Look, I've always defended our methodology,
Yes.
the bolt training method, and what we've done, and even to Andy. Andy, again, I defended it for a while, but I was agreeing with you the whole time. Little did you know that I was right there with you, bro. But I have to represent my team, and I have to represent what we do and believe what we do, and I was also participating in what we do, and I really believed in it. But Andy, you were right in the end.
Listen, what we do is fantastic. There's just something about the magic of not even the word, but because I can tell you right now, if I just put CrossFit on the board, 90% of our members are going to be like, cool, I
No
guess.
idea.
If you just change the class name, no one's going to know. There's going to be a handful of people that are like, "Ee."
Yep.
Other than that, no one's going to know. And nothing's really going to change other than the fact that we just miss the magic of what that does
And
as
so,
a whole.
So what is that magic, right? What are we talking about exactly? Because like it's subtle. It's not something you're like, oh, we changed into a CrossFit. Look at the magic. It's
Right, it's
little
not.
things that happen
Yeah.
before, during, and after class. Like the classic. We don't finish the workout until the last man finishes the workout, where we're all clapping along for each
Hyping
other,
each other up.
hyping each other up, and someone's got 10 reps left to go. All of a sudden, 5 people are doing 10 burpees to help this one guy finish
Correct.
his 10 burpees up, and then the end is like that hug and a high five and a wow, we did it together.
Or those benchmarks where everyone's there like, what'd you get? What'd you get? Ah.
Yeah, and
Even though we're not supporting cheaters. I feel like that's one of the big things that like always was like, no, man, these people cheat. Who cares what their time is? But you know what? That's kind of the fun part. What'd you get?
the fun part.
What'd you get?
It's the fun part because look, I'm gonna be good at something that you're not,
Oh,
and you're gonna
100%.
be good at something that I'm not. And there's gonna be days where you're gonna come in, you're gonna look at the workout and be like, "It's my workout. You're going down."
That's
And
what I
there's
would
gonna-
always do to Andy.
Yeah, stop. Andy.
Running? No. Lifting? Andy, you're dead.
Andy, you ready?
Andy, it's over.
Andy, you ready? Bring Cass back too, man. While we're at it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a newborn, so we're
Cass is
we're
just
giving
gonna
him a
come
moment.
out of the woodworks like CrossFit, CrossFit. Wah.
Dude, I love it.
So-
So that's that magic we're talking about.
Yeah, it's the magic that contributes to the community and the magic that contributes to the relationships inside of the gym and makes it all just more magical.
This is the one thing that I was like, you know what? This is how I was explaining it to Alf when I was like, the magic. And he's like, well, what do you mean by that? And I was like, I want the group picture again.
the group picture.
The group picture. You know, like, you crush a crazy workout. Everyone feels accomplished. Everyone gets together all sweaty, doing like the soccer
huddle
thing,
up,
the
thing,
hug,
yeah,
huddle
yeah.
up, and like, we did it together. You know, we suffered together.
Those Saturday pictures.
And
you
those
remember that?
Saturday pictures. Granted, look, every day's not going to be like that. We've learned. We've evolved. That's the big thing is we know better than to do those tough, crazy workouts every day. But that's how it used to be, though. And that's not good. So we know better. But we want the magic.
And look, and there's also a part of it that would apply to your health and longevity, right?
Of course.
There is a certain amount of fitness that goes into. Let me rephrase that. There is a direct correlation in your fitness and your health. So the fitter you are, the stronger you are, the faster you are, the more intensity that you can maintain for a longer period of time, the healthier you will be. Scientifically, this isn't like a metric off of the top of my head that I'm thinking about that might be. No. The fitter you are, the healthier you are. And I think what CrossFit brings, what we lacked a little bit of, is the intensity.
Look, we were going back and forth on text message with the cheesy one-liners from back in the day, and I'm gonna chime into what you're saying right now and use it right now. Ready? Be comfortable being uncomfortable.
There it is.
And we need to push being uncomfortable a little bit more, because we're not. We're making sure that everybody's like right there, but not punching the gas quite a bit. And it's funny because one of my really good friends, Joe, who's probably going to listen to this, and I'm going to answer your email right now.
Joe Money.
He was like, "Oh, been there, done that." And I wanted to give him the snarky remark is, "When's the last time you felt uncomfortable?" When is it, Joseph? When is the last time you felt uncomfortable? Because in the PT side, I don't see it, Joe. I don't see you feeling uncomfortable.
Oh, Joe.
But no,
Big Money Joe.
that's been our answer to that question, is like the why, the what. And again, not a lot's gonna change. You know, we're still gonna have our slow days and accessory days. Those are very important. Like I those are prehab days, preventative injury days.
Big time.
You know, like you need to strengthen certain things that you're not gonna ever do in metcons, metabolic conditioning.
That's another. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through some
Yeah, we're gonna
terms,
have to go through some terms.
Yeah,
you know,
some
and like
vocabulary.
that's pretty exciting too. Just being able to talk to the members a little bit more now and like defining a route that we're taking. I'm very much excited for all this.
Yeah, this is very, very exciting. I know that it's gonna be different for a lot of people. Getting uncomfortable sometimes is uncomfortable, but I think that our job as coaches is making you comfortable with getting uncomfortable, or at least inspiring and motivating you to think about it.
But you know
Right.
what? And let's talk about it. What is the CrossFit term that we use it to is infinitely scalable. So it doesn't really matter. You know, it doesn't really matter. And the same applies is if I don't feel like doing it that day, or I don't feel right or whatever, and I'm just gonna move, I can still do that. Then nothing changes in the aspect of the fitness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than maybe we're gonna do a little bit more conditioning pieces, a little bit more pieces that like push you.
A little bit more intensity.
A little bit more
That's it.
intensity.
But
a little bit more
yeah,
intensity.
a little more cardio.
Yo, Cardi, what?
We have two assault bikes here now, so it seems like everything's coming together again.
Well, honestly, because I always want to have me personally, like operating here. We do have our little group of people that compete, and I've never wanted people to see for the first time a movement in a competition that they've never done in the gym.
Yeah.
That's why we just got that assault runner. You're gonna see it.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it somewhere.
It's so tricky, man.
It is tricky, and if you've never been on one of those things, and all of a sudden your first day is at a comp, woo!
If you guys haven't checked it out already, in the PT side, there's a new behemoth of a runner, and I dare you to walk on it for 2 minutes and then run on it for 1. That's it. Walk on it for 2 and run for 1. Come talk to me, and we'll talk about your experience.
And speaking of running, we have an event coming up.
Oh, yeah. Isla Mirada 10K and the half marathon.
Yep.
December 9th and December 10th, I think
Yeah,
is
so
going to be that
December
one.
9th is going to be like their beer mile and stuff.
Yeah.
No one's doing that from my knowledge. So
Yeah.
everyone's doing the 10K or the half because it all falls on the same day and we can get everyone together.
Mhm.
And it just makes it easier to have the group pick.
The group pick.
It just makes it easier for everyone to get together.
It's a beautiful run. Out in the Keys, out somewhere in Isla Mirada. I know they changed venues because of some kind of like.
It's not on postcard?
It's not. They changed to
Really?
like another place that they had it years before. But the run is beautiful. It's
News to
right when the sun starts coming out. The weather's usually gorgeous. I mean, it could not be like a cooler run to do down
You
in
want
the
to know what's
Keys.
really cool about it?
What's really cool about it?
Why I'm doing it this year?
Why are you doing this year?
So December 9th is my son's birthday, and he's turning 5. 5 years ago, I was giving birth while everyone was at the Isla Mirada half.
Cass, oh my God.
Yeah.
Cass passed me
Yeah.
just to tell me that you had the baby.
Yeah.
I remember that moment. It was like a group of 4 of us, like
Yeah.
in the middle of the run. Holy shit. That's
Yeah.
right.
So it'll be Miles' 5th birthday, and it'll be the start of my birthday week, and I'm turning 35. So I was like, you know what? Day after, it's going to be cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
I remember that moment, bro.
Yeah.
Just in the freaking half marathon, running my ass off, and then
Yeah.
Cass just passes me and goes, "Same as baby." I was like, "Oh yeah,
yeah, because I remember everyone sending me pictures and like at the half, like, oh, you had the baby.
yes, let's go."
Yeah.
Good times.
So I was like, man, you know what? I'm doing it. You know.
that's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
because Alex, I don't know if you know this, Puma is like doing that run.
Oh.
Puma Running is doing that run.
There's gonna be a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
then.
So
Cool.
Alex, our friend here, who's coming back in the gym, right? Because running requires fitness as well. I always try to drag him back in here. So since he's a Puma Running guy, he's gonna be there as well, I believe. Don't mark my words,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're gonna be involved with that. So I'm gonna try to get some shirts made for us and like the whole nine.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
excited.
To give you guys a little bit more on Alex, he also runs the Run Club. Homestead Run Club. They have an Instagram page. They're always posting where they're running. Sometimes it's on the racetrack. Sometimes it's at the hospital. Sometimes it's like an impromptu somewhere in Homestead, but he runs it really well. Super awesome guy. Check it out. Free Run Club. Something super cool in Homestead that like should keep going just because it's an opportunity that, especially in Homestead, bro, the running on the racetrack is super cool, and the opportunities that this guy has with like the connection that he has makes the running crew
Makes it
super,
great.
yeah, it makes it
So
super awesome.
so he does work for. I know a little bit more to chime in on that. He has his own run club called In Paradise Running.
Bam, that's
Yeah.
it.
So In Paradise is like his thing. He does Baptist Health Run Club, and then his In Paradise is partnered with like Puma Running, I believe.
Mhm.
We just recently started rekindling our relationship, so I'm pretty excited to see
Awesome.
like how that.
Yeah,
goes.
we've been to a couple of the runs on the racetrack. Super cool. And we definitely have to try some of the In Paradise running stuff. I think their runs are usually more up in Miami.
Yeah,
though.
they do more like a Miami-based thing, which is
Yeah.
cool because what I was talking to him was getting our gym together and doing like a bridge run or something like that
Yeah.
in Key Biscayne just
That's
to
cool.
get us out of Homestead and see something else. Yeah.
Heck yeah. So check out the Run Club. Shout out to Alex. Come back, bro. You're a CrossFitter now.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your time whenever it is that you're listening to this. And if you want to like, follow us, and or share, I'm just kidding. I don't know how to
Like and
even
subscribe.
point you to that in that direction yet. But we are Bolt Training at Bolt Training on Instagram.
Just like us.
Yeah, go
Just
on our
like
website.
us. No,
I
no,
don't know,
no.
just-
Don't even go on our
just-
website. Just like us in general.
All I want you to do is be the other half of this heart. Poof. We still have to, even if it's me and you.
3, 2, 1.
Bolt.